Good morning. I hope everyone is having a super fabulous day. I am getting a little bit fabulated here. Hold on. Let me get my laptop back up there where it needs to go. There we go. And I thought I had everything adjusted, but evidently I was mistaken. Okay. And how are you doing today? I'm sure you are doing just fabulous. Thank you for joining. Okay, let's see. Hello, everybody. Now, today's Friday. Super great day, everybody. We've been looking forward to this day all week. And for some of you, you only work Monday through Friday. So today is your last day of work and you will get 2 days off. Depends on what you want to do. However you want to look at that. It's always a given. It's a plus. It's a positive. It's whatever you choose it to be. Correct? Yes. Okay. As you see in my header today, I have a very powerful statement up there, and it says, how much are you worth? And I mean that sincerely, because when we put a price on what we are worth, not what we think we're worth or what we want to be worth, but what we are worth. So when we put a price on that, what are we willing to do in order to receive what we feel that we are worth? Loaded question, right? Very much so. And it's a loaded question because we all have mixed feelings about what we're actually worth. Maybe we think, oh, we should make $50 an hour, or maybe we should make $100 an hour. Okay, but what are you willing to give? What are you willing to do to receive what you feel that you are worth? So anyone in this group, in this group that I speak with, or on my team, being in the group is one thing, being on the team is another thing. Okay, when you're in the group, it means you just come by and get involved in some, training and that type of thing. When you're on a team, which means you have insight, you have input, and you've invested yourself into what you're going to do and what you're going to create and how you're going to make this happen for you. So it's a big difference there. Just to clear the air on that, in case anyone was wondering why I always have two different things I say, the group or the team. That's why. Okay, but what are you worth? Yeah, when back in the day when I used to be asked that question by, other people, by gurus, people that were making a lot more money than I was at that time. They would say, what are you worth? And I'd be like, oh, I'm worth $50 an hour. And they'd be like, no, what are you worth? What are you willing to give? What are you willing to do in order to achieve what you're worth? And I didn't understand what that meant at the time. It took a little bit of time for me. Hello, welcome everybody. For me to get that concept through my head. And what it ended up being was, what am I worth? Well, I am worth the knowledge that the Lord gave me to pass on and to share. I am worth spending time with my family. I am worth being able to travel and spread the joy that I have in my heart to other people. I am worth having the home that I want to live in. I am worth having the vehicle that I want to drive. I am worth being able to do and be and have and see and help as many people as I choose. So there's a difference in the dollar amount of worth and what the actual value of worth is. So if you take a look at that sincerely, as I hope you all do every day in your lives, it's not so much a double-edged sword as it is a misunderstanding. And like I said, back in the day when I was asked this question, I totally didn't get it. I was like, well, what am I worth? It was what I wanted, is what I thought I was worth. And when it came right down to it, as the more I started getting in tune with things and the more I started being receptive to receiving, I realized that It's not a dollar amount that I want. It's not the money. It's not the dollar. It is what the dollar will give me that I want. So, and by doing that, and by putting that forward, excuse me, by putting that forward and having that be front and center in what I was wanting, then I definitely had a whole new purpose. When I stopped taking the dollar out of what I wanted and started focusing on what my worth was, then I realized that I was being guided, and you all know that I meditate every day and I do my affirmations, and I won't go over that whole thing again with you today, but you know that that's my focus, and that I am very sincere in that, and God is my Savior, or my Jesus is my Savior, God is my God. But you all know that I'm religious, but I don't tend to practice it openly online. So I'm going to ask you, how much are you worth? And I know you're not going to answer me here, which is fine. If you want to leave a message in the chat, that's fine too. Whatever you choose to do. But think about it. You know, just think about, what are you worth? What can you do? What can you give to help more and more people out there in the marketplace, in the world, with just what you have to say or what you feel and what you can pass on to other people? And when you pass on a positive, happy attitude, what is that going to do for the people that you meet, the people that you come in contact with? It's going to make them feel happy too. It's going to make them feel good, right? So that is a worth. That is something that is worthy of you, is to be happy and to produce that happiness to other people. That is a worth that you cannot put a dollar amount on. Now, when you take the dollar out of your life, and I mean this sincerely, when you take the dollar out of your life and change that dollar with worth, what's going to happen? What do you think is going to happen? Leave you a second to think about that. Welcome, guys. Thank you for joining us here. What's going to happen is you're going to feel relieved that you don't have that burden. And the dollar is a burden. It is a liability that you will have in your life if you keep going the way that you're going, if that is the dollar is your focus. So what I'm going to ask you to do, and not take time to do it, but just start doing it. Don't piddle around about it. Don't second guess yourself. Take the dollar out of your life and focus on what you're worth and what you can give and what you are doing. And then when I did that, when I actually did it wholeheartedly, not partly, not a little bitly, wholeheartedly, did I see my life change. I seen more good come to me, and I seen things going so much simpler and easier. And it wasn't so much as doing what everyone else was doing. It was doing what they did back when they started, and that was changing to worth. That was a huge change in life. And you've heard me talk about the secret societies before, and it's a plus. It's a given. That is the mentality. So you'll know, anyone that you speak with that is in tune with their worth, they don't focus on the money. You will never see them flaunting around saying, okay, I've got X number of dollars, and I've got this, I've got that. They just are, just being, just doing, just being worthy of being who they are. And that's what it's all about. And I want you guys to think about this and do the same thing, because you are worthy to be all that you were created to be. And I mean that sincerely, that you have the options in your lives, in your souls, in your being right now to take your business, your lifestyle, or whatever you want up to the next level. Wherever you're at, You can only go up. And it gets bigger and better and only greater with time. So the more in tune you are to who you are and what your worth is, and quit chasing the dollar. Because if you're going to chase the dollar, then you're going to keep chasing it. And you know what? Money is fast. It goes very, very fast, and it runs fast too. But if you're chasing money because you want to have the boat or the car or the house or the vacation or whatever, you're chasing it, chasing it, chasing it. It's going to keep running from you. You may catch it for a little bit, and you may have it for a little bit, but it's going to keep running. It's going to go away, as you probably have seen that happen in your life. So take this little tip that I've learned, and many others have learned this also over the years, is ask yourself, how much am I worth? And what am I doing to show my worth? And if you're out there and you have a home business, you have an online presence, whatever you have, if you're only looking for the free stuff, anything that they're giving, oh, well, join this free and you'll make $20 an hour, or join this free and you'll do, well, sign up is usually free to sign up because it's just offering your email address and phone number or whatever. And that's a given. That's what it should be. But just ask yourself, am I going to get the return on this that I'm worth? Am I going to receive the return on this that I'm worth? If I implement this that I'm doing, that I want to do, this opportunity, if I implement this and put this into my life, am I going to get my worth back out of it? It's a loaded question, and it's meant to be that way because it's meant to make you think. So think about it as you're going through your day. I know a lot of you out there in Neverland here. I love Neverland. It's so awesome. They are going to think about this. They're going to go, oh my gosh, she's crazy. Yeah, she's lost her marbles again today. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe not. Just telling you what I know for a fact is true. And you can either take it to heart or you can just throw it under the rug. No problem. I will not be offended in any way. But if I can help you in any way to get past that hurdle that maybe you're stuck on, or maybe it's just right there with you and you're not quite sure how to do it, how to get by, how to make this happen. A lot of people that I see that are starting in a home business have this hurdle. Number one, they don't know what they're worth, and they are chasing the dollar. And as the dollar runs, it runs really fast. And then they wonder why. Okay, well, I have to pay to join this opportunity as group, which you should. If you're not willing to invest in you and your ongoing learning, a lot of the places that if you get a reputable one, then you will be able to get free training, which is part of your membership, and you will be able to get a lot of coaching and teaching from top earners, and that's what they do. So that's just an option for you. I'm not trying to sell you on anything or any certain one. I just want to put out there that is an option, and that is a good option if you find one that is legitimate, okay? And today I am going to be, you guys know I do a lot of training, a lot of coaching with people, but today I'm going to be doing a live broadcast in the group Mastermind Marketer, and I'm going to be teaching people how to create a link inside of a picture, because as you know, Facebook is closing people down right and left for spamming, and for, their algorithm has changed again today. They put out a new algorithm last night, and I seen first thing this morning when I logged in, it changed. And so we have to just take steps. And you can advertise and promote over Twitter and Pinterest. For that example, you could do a picture on there, and hey, it's got a link in it. Can't go wrong there, can you? No. I think it's awesome. I love doing that. I reach a lot of people that way too. So again, that's going to be today at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's going to be in the group Mastermind Marketer. I'm going to be doing a live broadcast for people, and it's going to be on recorded, so it's going to be on a replay, and I'm going to put it over in YouTube too. So, but as you're focusing on your day and you're going through your day, maybe even for the weekend. If you're going through, your weekend, and just ask yourself, how much am I worth? Yeah, and don't so much put a dollar amount on it, but what do you want in your life? What do you want your life to have? What do you want to be? And what do you want to give? Okay, does that make a lot of sense? If you do this right, and I know you will, then it's going to come about and you will be successful. This is all about you succeeding and being the you that you can be. Okay? That's what it's all about. It's just helping you to be the you that you can be. And you know you're great. You know you're awesome. If you don't, then you are. Okay? You. Yes, you. I'm talking to you. Okay, and I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today. And I appreciate and I'm grateful for your time. So thank you so much. But think about how much am I worth today? Think about that. And carry that over into the weekend if you would. And project it out. You are worth a lot. And also, if you're interested in any of the training that I'm doing today, it's in the Mastermind Marketer group here on Facebook. So just go over and log in, and I will see you guys over there at 1 o'clock. Okay, everybody have a super great day, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye.